Ada ikut nggak? Bye. Ayo mau beli es krim.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Portugal.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And that's a good ball. And Berbatov! Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Rafa Silva going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but Shevchenko! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 12 minutes is number 7, Andrei Shevchenko.
So, a breakthrough already.
Shevchenko.
Kimmich. It's a pretty loose pass.
Shevchenko.
Cafu. Shevchenko. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Berbatov.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's been cut out, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's a key interception. Just eases him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Quality ball. Mateus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had a shot! Cafu. Shevchenko looking to add to his goal. And it's Gerrard. DiMarco, very much a man of this moment. Cafu. And Mateus. And here's Shevchenko. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Shevchenko. Gerrard calmly anticipates. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. And here's Berbatov. Oh, can he get onto this? DiMarco. Shevchenko. And it's Cruyff. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Berbatov. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
45 minutes is
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Van Dijk. Cafu. Maldini. That's a lovely, neat pass. Xavi Alonso. Berbatov. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cafu. Mateus. Zanetti running with the ball. DiMarco makes a dash for it. And here's Berbatov. Now, can they get him away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot
There will
better
be
there.
1
The
minute
final
added
ball was
time.
very poor.
And here's Berbatov. Mateus cans. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
fellow attendees.
Any
this
opinion
is
you'd
a
like to
Watch
express on the
Children
first half?
announcement.
Portugal
Please
really
keep your
showed
eyes
some
on your
resolve
children
in
during
that
the
first
match at
half,
all
Peter,
times.
after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Batistuta. Zanetti. And this is Silva. Rafa Silva. And a header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! DiMarco. Cruyff. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Batistuta. Zanetti. Mateus. It's out for a goal kick. Kimmich, that's destined for the flank, and it's Zanetti. That's a super give and go. This might spell danger. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Silva. Now it's DiMarco. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's good running with the ball. That looks a good ball through. Batistuta is herring after that one. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get on the end of this? Xavi Alonso. DiMarco. Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. Shevchenko! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Van Dijk. And here's Shevchenko, and Berbatov! Dimitar Berbatov, brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Portugal go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Looks across and plays it in. Cruyff. Now it's Shevchenko. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. This looks promising. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Batistuta stood up well to him there. And here's Berbatov. Rafa Silva. It's a searching pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Zanetti. DiMarco is one whose deliveries we all know about. Threads one in. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. DiMarco. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 27.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, Mateus. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 7, Shevchenko. Coming on the field, number 17, Pedri. Number 10, Messi. Number 33, Cavani. Number 18,
Just too high.
David Villa. Substitution in progress.
Neymar. No, that's been intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pinches it off him. David Villa ventures forward. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Messi. And here's Batistuta. That is good alertness. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through.
Kenapa? Mau ganti?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's having a hit!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Xabi Alonso clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a good run down the left. Kukçu. He's had it taken off him. It's a searching pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Kukçu. Dani Olmo. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now here's the delivery. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nesta. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich. That looks a decent ball. Berbatov, and this is Batistuta. Still goalless at the moment. Batistuta. Pedri. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff carries the ball down the right. Great defending, strong and determined. Kukçu. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's ended up in no man's land. And it's Pedri. Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Cruyff finds himself offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rice has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he's quick to return it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking to play him in.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Khan getting this one clear. Jupe. Kukçu. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's Pedri. And it's Kukçu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he was alert to it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rice. Might be danger here. And the counter is on. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, they can break here. DiMarco makes a move down the right. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. And it's Kukçu. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Threads one in. Kukçu. Tries to pass it through. Marquinhos gets it clear. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reached the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Halo Bang Dirga. Pos divisi yang satunya nih Bang
To
Dirga.
expect that from everyone now.
Engages
Divisi dua lah,
and forces him
target.
off the ball.
Malam ini.
DiMarco.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Pressing high and with purpose. Dani Olmo. Ambitious ball here. Portugal do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overalls.
He'll try from distance!
Tadi nggak left Bang Dirga.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Ivory Coast really have been deserted by
Ada
their
agenda,
composure.
ada
And
agenda
a real
kah?
frustration
Kalau
to
tidak
take
left
over,
tadi
and
pagi.
it's not a good sign.
Ini rapat banget backnya.
And it's Batistuta.
Cuman
Can he get on the end of this? It's a threat. Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
belum Bang Dirga.
Ivory Coast with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Bisa ngepos divisi dulu nih. Belum ada yang
Portugal, he's going for
Hey.
goal!
mikir aja.
Nearly, but not quite.
Kukçu just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Great vision.
Aduh,
And if you did take an
tadi
extended
sore
half-time
Bang
break,
Okta kayaknya
you would
ini
need to hear
apa
that you have
main
missed
sniper
nothing.
elite dia. Tapi kayaknya nggak left deh.
A
Bang Okta tadi
deeply
sore.
frustrating game so far, certainly in terms of the scoreline.
Cari
It
kesibukan mungkin
remains
Bang Okta.
0-0. Rijkaard. Shevchenko wins the duel this time. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rijkaard.
Dapat tadi harusnya.
Nice. Ball played for Kukçu. Nicely weighted ball.
Kosong banget.
And the shot!
Aduh,
And
kosong
that's
banget.
a tidy finish.
Kira kemana itu?
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Kalah sih.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Aduh,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
jegal semua.
Kukçu. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter.
Ya
Okay,
elah.
that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Rijkaard. Pedri. Looking for the
Oh,
run.
eh.
And it's been played. Oh, what has happened here? Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Olmo. Rice. Rijkaard. Now Albert Ferrer.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Cruyff. And this is Shevchenko.
Aduh.
Howson can clear it away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Betul.
Looking for options for movement. An instinctive delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Batistuta. Serginho. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Aduh, ngadet
No,
lagi.
again, there's no way through.
Apa lagi nih?
And here's Haaland. Played through into space. He's found space here. The keeper gets his hands on it. Portugal are looking to break at pace. The final 5 minutes.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Tries to play it through. Nesta. Kimmich. This is a promising build-up. Maldini.
Guys, kenapa ke situ?
And it's DiMarco. It's Bebeto. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well
Aduh,
timed.
kalah ini.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Bebeto. And he's lost his man here. And a chance! And it's come back out to him.
Waduh, kena tiang dong.
And we're done. Quite a game,
Yeah,
one that was always
fine,
on a
eh?
knife edge until the very final whistle.
Ada
No shortage of endeavour, effort.
lawan perdana, guys. Istirahat dulu Pak Bang Dirga. Ntar ya. Pak Dirga nggak on kah? Jadi Jadi istirahat, bocilnya tidur, mau diajak main. Kita gas aja lagi dah. Oke Bang Dirga, nggak jadi istirahat ini aku nih. Bocilnya udah ajak main malah tidur dia. Kita lanjut aja. 3 jam ini baru naik divisi 2 nih. Baru download home. Hehehe. Kita mau begitu tuh jago dia mainnya. Udah ada Ronaldinho big time. Lah, udah mulai lah.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Aduh.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever.
Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Impressive jump!
Aduh, nyaris.
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri powering forward here. Probing pass. And that's been intercepted.
Aduh.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Threads one in. So much time and space here. Delivered low.
Aduh, kok begitu simpannya?
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Cruyff. He's well positioned here. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Zanetti.
Aduh, San.
Rodri. And here's Pedri. Pedri proves just a little bit too strong. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shevchenko, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. He's free, he has got space. And he's heaved it away. And the pass is intercepted. Now, trying to
Aduh.
spin that positively. I certainly can't. Knocks it into space. Cross from Mel. Oh, good effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to play it through. And the shot!
Oh,
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Still goalless.
Aduh.
And it's Berbatov. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now that's well seen too. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Gerrard. Can he get it through? And it's Berbatov. Oh, good spread. And he's picked it up out wide.
Aduh.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Aduh.
Foot in.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aduh, kontrolnya
Shevchenko
Pak.
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Strokes it back. Looking for the run. Xavi Alonso deals with that comfortably. And that is a little undercooked. Now, can they get him away? And this is Dembele. Pedri receives it in a good position here. DiMarco. Kimmich.
Astaga.
That's gone loose. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. DiMarco. DiMarco charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's quick to return it. That's an excellent interception. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So off we go again.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Gak usah gitu.
Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Jauh kan lagi.
And it's Zanetti.
Sat.
And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 17. Sai e vai entrar para o segundo lugar.
Gerrard plays it short.
Número 20.
Portugal are looking to go forward now. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Oh, easy pickings there. Takes on his marker. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
Kapan situ-situ terus mengakses dihapus tuh. Dihilangkan tuh.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, great feat that.
And here's Shevchenko.
Nah,
Oh, it's come loose. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cruyff. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's crossed into the middle.
Well, that has
Astaga,
caused
anak
disappointment to
dong,
some,
bet.
surprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. He is through here.
Aduh, Johan.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He steps in, and that's the end of that. DiMarco cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing
That is
department.
a great pick out.
Yes!
And it's in! How they've waited! Now they have it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9. Berbatov.
So we have movement on both
Número
benches.
14. Número
Portugal
7.
have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.,
Número 11.
they can still turn this
Hey!
Número 30.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And he's there to belt it away.
The Netherlands really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. The Netherlands appear determined to play through the middle again.
Aduh, kung paano ko
Guess
napabigi
what?
ito si.
It's the same result.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get you.
And that
Apa
could
sih
come back to
begitu
haunt them.
lagi.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Bebeto. He's in one-on-one. Chance, surely! And it's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Aduh, kenapa gak keluar?
Into the last 5 minutes. Gerrard. Platini. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Short changes him with that pass.
Pelan banget.
And it's Vitinha. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And this is Bebeto. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control. He's had it taken off him. Owen. Gerrard. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours.
Ya, makan dulu. Divisi 3 lumayan bang, winning 11 punya aku akun kedua soalnya.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And that has left him in a heap. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard. McAllister. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great ball if he can get there. Chance for a shot! So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Looking for the run.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good-looking delivery. Rijkaard. First quarter of an hour gone. And they're back on the ball again. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Could move up a gear here. Cruyff quietly revving up. Berbatov. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's run loose here. Up towards the front line. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's DiMarco. Oh, super find. Takes a shot! It's and again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Kimmich gathers from the goal kick. That's destined for the flank. DiMarco, driven in. Header! And he's straight offside.
Oh iya, kalau 20 jam ya. Tapi Bang, kemarin aja kita di sini kemarin di Kalimantan tuh sempat 40.
Pressing high and with purpose. Koundé. Adams.
Ada 3 hari 4 harian tuh kita.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Shevchenko. Now what about a counter-attack? Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. McAllister. And it's Cruyff. Doué. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Berbatov! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And
saya di luar makro.
All square. You score.
Mata kan
We score.
ya,
Well, that's so refreshing. They win a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
They get a throw in. That is good strength. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cruyff takes aim and gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is...
That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Portugal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Manchester United get the ball rolling for the second period.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's an excellent interception. DiMarco powering forward, tries one from range. And here's Cruyff. Chance to deliver. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good effort! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cruyff. And this is Shevchenko. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And bullish header! And he scores! It's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
This ended up in no man's land. And it's Serginho. Almost an hour gone. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Xavi Alonso. Cruyff. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. He is through here. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mohamed Salah. Now Cruyff. Now it's Doué. Maldini does well to get it back. That has not gone well. Serginho. No, that's been intercepted.
Halo Bang Dery, halo Bang
Koundé.
Dery.
And it's McAllister. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal!
Set.
Goal! Manchester United!
Baru apa ini aku
And
kedua
they've
ini.
got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from... And the shot! No, just not quite. Portugal have their second corner now. He leaps for it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And one more try. And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting... And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And it's Cruyff. And Shevchenko. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Berbatov. Quality ball.
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, we expected better, and so did he. No, he's just misjudged that one. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Cruyff. Spread out to the left. Rijkaard. Doué. And it's played it. Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Sepanjang main sampai mati.
Substituição
The
para
two
Portugal.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 17. Número 14. Número 7.
This is it then, now or never.
Número 22. Número 20. Número 30.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vamos prolongar uma substituição. Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Knocks it into space. And the shot!
Ah.
He lifts the root! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United now on the verge.
Ya, kalah
And
kita.
that'll be the end of that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed,
Dery,
determined, driven.
akun satunya Bang Dery ya.
You might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Nggak bisa soal kalau lanjut live.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Portugal just may have felt a little extra pressure.
Akun satunya. Bentar ya, guys. Kita pindah dulu ke akun satunya. Turun lagi. Kita unlive dulu.